Welcome to Be Here Now Counseling. My name is Dalila Jusik-Laberge and I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. I specialize in helping divorced women heal so they can love again in a healthy relationships. Today, I would love to talk about career women and their struggle in relationships. Often we hear that men might be intimidated by smart women, and that may be case in some instances, in terms of some men who are lacking self-confidence. But very often, in most cases, it's not true. Actually, men are often very much attracted to intellectual women. What happens here? Have you ever found yourself in a situation, um, in a party, talking to a man? You both are attracted to each other, and you feel this deep attraction and connection, and then you start talking about something that's completely that sways away from that moment, like about latest research about AIDS survivors, or whatever it is that your career is in or your interests are. So, out of that fear, and this is something that's not that you're not that you don't feel competent about. That's why you run away to that field place where you feel competent, that intellectual conversation. So there are three ways in which intellectual or career women struggle in relationships. One is that you are often attracted, you find yourself attracted to emotionally and a valuable man. The other is when you meet somebody who is ready to give you full affection and love that you perhaps crave. You feel very uncomfortable and overwhelmed by it, and you run away from such a relationship. And then finally, you may be in a relationship, and you two may be wonderful fit in terms of your interests, intellectual level, your incomes, and there is just a problem that you do not feel fulfilled in such a relationship. You may not even explain, you may not be able to explain why you are not fulfilled. But the problem is actually in the fact that you are not in touch with that emotional side of yourself. None of that means that you do not have this side. None of this means that you don't have that capacity. The problem is that we were raised to succeed in male dominated worlds. And both male and females, we were raised uh, to nurture our left side brain skills, uh, which are which are important, for analytical reasoning, for logic, for being able to create reports at work, being able to succeed in school, pass exams, and stuff like that. But very often we neglect this emotional side, our creativity and ability to connect. So in this way, you might wind up relying on these left side brain skills in your relationships, and then when something goes wrong, you start analyzing and you wonder, and you come up with these logical conclusions. But the problem with logic is that logic is based on the set of knowledge that you have, and you may not have all the knowledge that you need in order to be able to figure out what went wrong in this particular relationship, or with this particular connection that you had. So, what are some of the things that you can do? Good news is that if you are interested in developing deep bond and relationship, there are some things that you can work on. What I would recommend is getting into some activities, nurturing some creative activities that will help you develop, not develop, you already have developed right side brain, but that will help you get used to utilizing those skills. And both of those sets of skills from left and right side brain do work together. So some of these activities that will help you utilize your right side brain are anything that's related to movement, creativity, uh, like yoga, dance, arts, and crafts. Another thing that I highly, highly recommend is meditation. Uh, that's something that helps you develop deep intuition and and being able to uh, be in touch with your emotions. And finally, if you would like to be in therapy, if you think that that would be helpful, I recommend finding a therapist that specializes in somatic work. Uh, that's that's therapy that helps you process things uh, that that relevant things, or intellectually, emotionally, and through your body. And this is very, very useful for this kind of for relationships, for helping you develop deeper connections, first of all with yourself, and then developing connections with potential romantic partners. I hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to receive more information, and also read my blog about this topic. It's just down below. Um, have a good day.